Into my channel. For the collective today, we're doing a reading for the singles. Okay. Your next romance. What is he or she going to be like? So any characteristics or qualities that Spirit wants to reveal to you about them. The energy, the quality of the relationship or the connection. What is the energy, overall energy of the relationship going to be about? And then will it last? Okay. Right, we're going to do a pick a pile, 3 piles. So take a moment. Pause if you need to. Welcome your guides and keepers into your space and ask them to guide you to the pile that is right for you. Okay. What I sometimes like to do is I check the time when I've come across the reading, and then I will see which numbers are dominant in the time, or I will calculate them and reduce them to one number and keep rounding it up until I get to a 1, a 2, or 3. That's just a tip, one of my tips. Right, pile 1. Let's begin with you. Right, energy, your next romance. For my pile 1s, tell me about their next romance. Who? What will they be like? Any characteristics or qualities that will stand out about them? All right, Knight of Swords. Could be an air sign, or they could have air in their chart. This is someone that, when they say they're going to do something, they do it. You might have gotten used to people making promises, saying they're going to do things, but then they don't do it. And this person's going to surprise you. When they decide that you are the one that they have their eye on, that they want, they are going to make it very, very clear and be very deliberate about taking action towards you. They will communicate it, but the action will also match it. You tick a lot of this person's boxes and they will let you know. They will let you know. What draws you to one another is the conversation. What draws you to one another is that you can be in a social space. Everybody disappears in the room. It's as if no one else exists. It's just the two of you, and you can get lost in one another's company. And there is this residual lingering energy. It's like you still think about the person and they think about you, and you know they're thinking about you long after you've left the event or the venue. I do see you, this is someone you meet at work or in a work setting, maybe an event, a work event. Okay, so definitely somebody that is not strange, a complete stranger. They're known in your social circle, and for some of you, this is even you're intentionally invited to this event because they want you to meet this person. They think you'll be a good match. Okay. This is somebody that is, when it comes to age, this is not someone that's much older than you. That you're sort of in the same age bracket here. They're very ambitious, great personality. They get along with a lot of people. It's something you like about them. All right. Energy. What will the energy of this connection be? You know, every relationship comes to highlight a particular aspect of our soul selves, for us to meet that part of ourselves. So what will the energy here be? All right. Judgment. Okay. So there is karma here that you need to close. There is karma that they need to close. This relationship helps you to get really clear on what you have been entertaining for far too long that's not served you. You will be closing some chapters. You will be inspired to close some chapters and to create space for some new ones. But this does feel like a karmic connection. There are things you come into one another's lives to reveal something to one another. To reveal it's important to be prepared, to be ready for something valuable, for something precious. How do we get ready to be ready is the question. Will this last? Interesting. It's exactly what I was picking up. This could go either way for you, pile 1. 5 of Pentacles or a 10 of Pentacles. This is the kind of relationship where if you still have old baggage, karma that you've not cleared around a relationship, and you're trying to avoid that, you're trying to avoid healing from something, growing a particular aspect of yourself, the trumpet will be blown and you'll have the 5 of Pentacles. If you're ready for this, you'll have a 10 of Pentacles. Two very different outcomes. For some of you, you'll have the 5, and this will make you realize, I've got to do this work. And then there'll be a reconciliation, and you'll have the 10, or you'll have the 10 with someone else. You're creating your reality. This is very much the kind of energy of you've come to this powerful place in your life. You know who you are, and you're attracting something really beautiful. What is it that you've been avoiding? That's the thing that comes and causes friction. What is it that you are still to meet? And the same goes for your person. So very, very different outcomes depending on where you are in your own personal journey. But with Judgment here, this is karma is set in motion long before you experience the karma. And it's built momentum over time. So what is the momentum you've got going when it comes to relationships? Communication, what you expect from your relationships. And do you potentially want to get out ahead of this before you attract this person and start working on the thorns in your side that are yet to be removed, you know? You know where you are, you know your story, and it's entirely up to you. All right, pile 2. Let's move on to pile 2. If you'd like to get a private reading or you'd like to get sign up for coaching sessions, details are in the description box below. You can get out ahead of all of this. You can start because the energy already exists. By the time I'm able to read the next person that's coming in, the grid has been filled in. The energy is already there. All right, so it's already set in motion. So you can begin working, you can begin tuning into empowering yourself on a relationship front before you even attract the person. Most of us only start doing the work when we meet the person, and then something goes wrong, and then we realize, oh, I don't want this to keep happening. So, pile 2. Your next romance. Who is this person? Thank you, Spirit. What are the characteristics and qualities that you want to highlight for my pile 2s? Right, pile 2. Your next romance is going to be an arrogant person that is fighting with everyone in their life, very egotistical. This person could have strong narcissistic tendencies. You meet them and they'll be telling you about their ex or the mother of their children or the father of their children and how they make their lives difficult, and they'll be setting you up. They will be grooming you to take the position of wanting to rescue them. That is how they prep their relationships. That's their grooming process. If you stick around for that, they'll see, oh, yes, your ego likes the idea of being a hero for someone. This is the ideal person for me. This person is going to make your life challenging. You're constantly going to try and find your way into their life and going to be met with the reality that I'm still on the outside. This is the kind of person that feels like they're very paranoid, everyone's against them, they've got trust issues, and you're constantly going to try and prove to them that you can be trusted and they can let you in. But it's going to cost you. So be mindful of this next romance. It's not what we want to hear when we get readings. We want nice, fluffy fairy tale stories. I'm not here to sugarcoat and to lie to anyone. If this is the kind of person you are manifesting as your next romance, it means that you have strong codependent qualities that you need to work on. A strong tendency to self-abandon and self-betray, to be liked, to be chosen, to be picked. If you skip the next person, it doesn't mean the person after that will miraculously be a very different energy. You're going to keep attracting this kind of energy until you heal this. What will the energy of the purpose of this relationship be? What will the energy, the quality of the relationship be between them? Nine of Cups. All right, this person comes into your life because you are hoping that somebody else will come along and make your dreams come true. It's your job to make your dreams come true, darling. They'll be attracting you for the very same reason. I'm hoping someone else comes and loves me the way that I think I deserve. No matter how much you try to pour in their cup, it won't be good enough. What you are going to learn through this relationship is the value of filling your own cups. And you're going to gain more clarity about what you really want, because there are qualities within this type of person that you are attracted to. You're not sure why, but for some reason you keep attracting these kinds of people. Will it last? Will it last? You could end up finding yourself stuck in this relationship for a long time. It's not what I wish on anyone. But unfortunately, if you do not meet with yourself in the way that serves you for your healing and your growth and to empower yourself, this type of relationship will feel normal and comfortable for you, because it'll be feeding your ego's attachment to the wound, to the codependence, to the need for validation. Narcissistic relationships are very, very addictive, because you have to be in a particular state of mind and a particular emotional and energetic state to even be conducive to this kind of relationship. But it validates it. So it creates this back and forth, which creates serotonin hits in the brain, and the drama feeds an aspect of the ego where you're being challenged to win this time, and it becomes a competition. So, Queen of Pentacles, you can find yourself in this situation for a really long time. We do have free will though, so it's entirely up to you. So, yeah. I'm not here to judge. I am not here to judge. If you'd like to start healing the relationship wounds and working towards developing a relationship with yourself that is empowered so that you can navigate relationships and not entertain what does not serve you longer than you need to, so that you can set yourself free from your wounding, which is choosing the patterns and chooses this type, so that you can let in a relationship that is healthy and that you deserve, you can start that journey with me as a spiritual coach. But it is entirely up to you. All right, let's move on to pile 3. Pile 3, your next romance. Your next romance. Who are they? We've got the Page of Swords, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person appears to be younger than you because it's a page, okay? So they will be younger than you. Or you will just be further ahead with your achievements, perhaps. It'll feel like you're further ahead in life. You've got an advantage mentally. So there might be some challenges around how they think and how they see the world. You might find it immature or unevolved. But there are other aspects. They're open to learning. They find you interesting. They love learning from you. And there's an excitement that is brought with this new chapter. Okay, what will the overall energy of the connection be? What will the energy of the connection be? The world. Wow. You experience a lot of incredible things together, despite, I think initially you probably wonder about this, but this person helps you to achieve so much more than you have even imagined. There's a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyment. I see you guys traveling together. And you experience something that maybe you didn't initially expect from this person. There's a part of you that heals in this connection. You certainly feel empowered in the relationship. This is not someone that wants to control you. Okay. Outcomes. You come from different worlds, so you learn a lot from them too. It's very adventurous. It's a very adventurous connection. Will it last? Will it last? Yes. Yes. I think this starts as something very casual, or maybe, you know, not many expectations, but this develops into something quite significant here with the 6 of Wands. Quite significant. Yeah. Your families love one another. You bring 2 worlds together that and they're delighted. They're delighted to have their worlds expanded. So there you have it, pile 3. Those are your readings. I hope you enjoyed them. Let me know in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.